The most important contract was signed without ink, only with a glance. Luxury does not surround him. It accompanies him without announcing itself. The paths he takes are not marked on the GPS. The sources of his data do not appear in search engines. Control is not domination, it's influence. The ability to create conditions where others make the right decisions. Fear does not paralyze them, it informs them. Because every calculated risk is a door to unexplored territories. Taxis do not exist in his reality. Everything is discrete transfer. Their words do not fill spaces, they create realities. Because they understand that language is the most powerful tool of construction. Their routines are not habits, they are architectures, structures designed to generate specific results. Simplicity is not lack, it's mastery. Because only those who master complexity can create elegance. The present is not a prison, it's a platform. Because they use each moment as a springboard towards extraordinary realities. The scent of expensive incense marks the beginning of his most productive hour. Failure is not the end, it's feedback, valuable data that others pay fortunes to obtain. Change does not scare them, it excites them. The world sleeps in shifts, but his mind operates in a time zone known only to those who move continents. Their investments are not bets, they are certainties in disguise, because they see futures that others confuse with fantasies. The view from his desk reaches further than any tower. Patience is not passivity, it's power. The cities he travels to have already been studied beforehand. Their alliances are not conveniences, they are constructions, because each partnership builds unique possibilities. The leather scent in his office is not casual, it's a forged identity. The silence of his house is not emptiness, it's absolute focus. Failure is not defeat, it's education. Because each mistake is a lesson that others pay to learn. Elegance is not in his clothes, it's in the precision of his movements. The watches he wears do not mark fashion, they mark connection. Because every feeling is data about the state of the world. Gratitude is not a feeling, it's recognition that every success was possible thanks to systems that others do not see. The conversations he has are not casual, they are strategies in disguise. Their decisions are not individual, they are collective. Because they consider the impact on systems that others cannot see. The car he drives does not make noise, but it clears the way. Their goals are not numbers, they are transformations, because they measure success in lives impacted, not in accumulated figures. Power is not possession, it's responsibility, because they understand that every acquired ability implies the obligation to use it. Abundance is not a coincidence. It's a consequence of decisions they made when others chose comfort. In their homes, silence has its own weight, as if the walls hold the echo of decisions that change the world. They don't study markets, they create them, because they understand that true wealth comes from needs that others haven't seen. Each action is thought 3 moves ahead. Power is not flaunted, it's exercised in silence, like gravity that attracts without needing to announce itself. His personal assistant has more power than several directors. Chaos does not disorient them, it energizes them, because they see opportunities where others only perceive problems. The cold marble under his feet is the same from where empires are built. Their routines are not repetitions, they are refinements, because every day they optimize systems that others don't even know exist. While others celebrate achievements, he is already building the next one. Their thoughts are not private. They are drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. Their signatures don't adorn contracts, they sculpt futures, and each stroke redefines what it means to be inevitable. Knowledge is not information, it's applied power, because they know that wisdom without action is wasted potential. Each breakfast has a goal, each lunch a partner. The value of his time is not measured in money, it's measured in access. While the city sleeps, he reviews the markets that will dictate the future. Their words are not expressions, they are creations. Because each phrase materializes abstract ideas into tangible reality. Knowledge is not power, it's responsibility. Because each insight generates the moral obligation to act. Their objectives are not dreams, they are architectures. Detailed plans of realities they plan to build systematically. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment. because every small present renunciation becomes future freedom. Their words are not communication, they are construction, because each phrase builds bridges towards shared realities. He doesn't walk fast because time runs at his pace. Their thoughts are not ideas, they are seeds, because each concept is designed to grow and transform into tangible reality. Each letter sent has a calculated destination and a hidden objective. Their objectives are not ambitions, they are commitments, because they operate with the intensity of those who do not accept alternatives. Their priorities are not urgencies, they are investments, because every minute dedicated correctly generates hours of advantage. Failure is not the end, it's information, valuable data on what to adjust so that the next iteration is perfect. Knowledge is not power, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. The walls of his meeting room are shielded with agreements. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. Rain does not delay him, he waits for it as part of the show, like pressure that turns coal into diamonds under extreme conditions. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback, valuable information on what to adjust to achieve the desired result, because they understand that the way of thinking determines the way of living, because their subconscious analyzes variables that the conscious mind cannot handle. The file he keeps in his briefcase weighs more than an ingot. Fatigue is not physical. It's the weight of knowing that their decisions today will determine how millions live tomorrow. Simplicity is not reduction, it's distillation, because the most powerful concepts can be explained in a sentence. Intuition is not divination, it's processing. Communication is not exchange, it's construction, because every conversation builds bridges towards shared futures. His decisions seem casual, but they are the effects of an exact formula. He does not publish his life is commented on in low voices among elites. Success is not a destination, it's a process, and every achievement is simply evidence of systems that others cannot see. Their decisions are not reactions, they are creations, because each choice is a conscious act of building the future. Their libraries do not hold books, they hold the mindsets of geniuses who learn to translate into action. He does not pay memberships, he is the one who authorizes others to have them. The echo of his voice bounces only in rooms where there is respect. Innovation is not invention, it's connection, because they see relationships between ideas that others keep fragmented. The helicopter lands just as the contract is about to be signed. There are no frames with phrases, only expansion maps. He does not give interviews, he gives results. Money is not security, it's freedom, the ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. Legacy is not inheritance, it's momentum, the force that will continue to transform the world long after their departure. Because they know that the perfect opportunity finds those who are completely ready. Because they use the current reality as a platform to leap into the impossible. Their alliances are not conveniences. They are architectures of power that redesign entire industries. Discipline is not limitation, it's liberation. Every object in his space has a purpose, nothing is by chance. It's an opportunity in disguise, because they know that the greatest security lies in the ability to create options. Discipline is not restriction, it's direction. The clock in his room has no hands, because in his world, time is mental. Their goals are not dreams, they are commitments, because the difference between wanting and achieving lies in the intensity of the commitment. The present is not a prison, it's a lever, because they use the current reality as a fulcrum to move the world. His rest is not leisure, it's part of the plan. There are no Sundays for him, only days with different rhythms. The carpet he walks on was hand-woven by someone who took years to master their craft. Breakfast is not routine, it's planning the next steps on the board. The names on his agenda are not pronounced publicly. Quality is not an option, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. Success does not satisfy them, it propels them, because every achievement is evidence that they can achieve much more. Their networks are not contacts, they are extensions of their ability to impact multiplied by brilliant minds. The plane does not take off until everything is as he expects. Innovation is not creativity, it's evolution, because they identify the next stage before others understand the current one. Because the correct habits channel energy towards precise objectives. Their children do not inherit money. They inherit mindsets that will turn problems into opportunities for generations. The questions he asks do not have an immediate answer. His presence in the room changes the air, making it tense and respectful. Each person around him is part of a bigger move. Patience is not a virtue, it's a strategy. Because they know that perfect timing is worth more than speed. The figures do not impress him, they only motivate him to rebuild. His library is not full of books, it's loaded with bound strategies. A message from his secretary can close operations without further words. Power is not strength, it's magnetism, the ability to attract resources, talents, and opportunities without apparent effort. Perfect execution is not a coincidence, it's an obsession, because they understand that small details create huge differences. They don't collect objects, they collect moments when they said yes when everyone else said no. Competition does not worry them, they study it, because they understand that rivals are masters in disguise. Loneliness is not a price they pay. It is the space they need to hear the sound of empires growing. Their words are not sounds, they are codes, because each phrase is designed to program realities in receptive minds. Their emotions do not control them, they inform them. Their thoughts are not casual, they are intentional. Power is not domination, it's magnetism. The ability to attract resources towards their vision without the need for persuasion. The respect he generates is not demanded, it's imposed. Small decisions do not reach his desk. The sound of the sea hitting the dock accompanies his first business call.